Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael. Today we're talking about elevated emotions. Are they actually part of the reason why you're staying sick and not healing? Now, before I get a load of hate in the comments, just hear me out about this today. This video is touching on the infinite healing presence within you, and I have studied thousands of testimonials, worked with hundreds and hundreds of people to help them heal, and I'm going to tell you, sometimes working on your elevated emotions can be the thing that's stopping you from allowing the healing. Today, I'm going to break it down. If you like spirituality simplified, please consider sharing, and subscribing. Also, comment down below. I am free if you are ready to heal. Let's see it in the comments. Put it out there. Put it out there for the world to see. I am free. Let's do this. So, guys, let's talk about elevated emotions. Let's talk about what I'm getting at. The point I'm getting at here, guys, and I've said it till I'm blue in the face, and I've helped people to heal from multiple different illnesses and problems. And it comes down to this. What I see about when people really heal is when they get past that point where they disconnect from reality enough that they surrender over to the divine enough that they release a lot of energy, and that energy goes into healing. What I've noticed is that people are pushing, suppressing, and pressing down their emotions. They're not dealing with their emotions because they've been told you should feel grateful all the time. You should feel elevated, joy, peace, harmony. And they're sitting in meditations going, yay, healing. When actually they come out of the meditation and they feel like crap because they just see a reality that isn't changing, and they're putting all this effort in and they're wondering what is going on. It's hard to find joy when we go to extremes. The true nature of God, the true nature of divine is peace, harmony, and balance. And how can I say, excuse me, how can I say that though, guys? I can say it quite clearly because you just need to look at nature. Nature isn't always sunshine. Nature isn't always darkness. It finds balance. It is a mixture of the two. Peace and harmony is balanced in between all of that. Peace and harmony means I am no longer attached to what is going on outside of me. So that's how we take it as spiritual beings, okay? Is that there's a balance in us. The body always is trying to find balance. If I put in alcohol into my body, it will work very hard to clear it out. If I smoke and then I quit, I will start to cough up because the body wants to find balance again. The body is always balancing. And here's the truth about your body. It is always and forever loving you. Because do you ever think about having to digest your food? Do you ever think about your hair growing? Do you ever think about your beard growing? Do you think about your heart pumping? Do you think about breathing? Do you think about blinking? When I tell you to think about it, you'll start to notice it. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about it now. But once you get out of the way, the body steps in, doesn't it? So the true place of healing comes at this place of surrender. Now, from there, you can add elevated emotions and visualize and connect big time. That's why Dr. Joe Dispensa talks about sensing space. He's trying to get you out of the way of your senses, of your life. He's trying to take you out of the process of your life before he adds the elevated emotion. I can only speak from this point because when I was doing the abundance meditation or even blessing of the energy centers and other meditations, I was trying so hard to put energy into that area. I've worked out now through just surrender and letting go that a lot of that energy and your heart opening up happens when you let go, when you just become the detached observer without judgment. The heart naturally wants to open. Your energy centers naturally want to flow. It's only that we block them. Now, there's this interesting point in meditation when you become the observer and you start to watch it where that energy starts to move. I worked it out like this. Your conscious awareness, your awareness inside of you, the part of you that notices everything. Like, for example, I've got a slight ache in my shoulder from sitting at this chair, but I'm not the ache. I'm the one who notices the ache. So now that ache has no bearing on me. It isn't me. It's something that I notice. So if I was to go back and just start to watch that ache now, there comes a point where I start to detach from it. Okay, I just notice there is that slight detachment. Now, something's coming up the back of my neck right now, and I'm getting shivers, and now my whole head is starting to get some energy release, and I'm just going to let it out now in front of you. This is how I do it. Whew, okay. Now, that really, I felt such a release there just from being able to detach back from something, and the shoulder pain, actually the slight ache from sitting it is gone. Now, I don't do this to say, oh, look at me, check it out. I want to inspire you to do the same. If you are suffering, we don't want to run away from it and try and mask it with emotions and intensity, because you do not add power to the omnipotent. Did your elevated emotions have anything to do with the creation of this planet? Did your elevated emotions have anything to do with the sun rising today? No, because there is a presence, an underlying presence that already loves you enough to give you that every day, brought you into this life, gave you this body, gave you this opportunity, made your body have the inner intelligence to be able to look after you without you having to consciously think about it all the time. So I'm saying, step back into that intelligence. Yes, elevated emotions can rise up very naturally from there. Once you open your heart, joy can really soar out of there. And it releases on a natural level, which is so much more powerful than when you're trying to make yourself feel it. So my point being is not to badmouth elevated emotions. It's the effort and the extremity of it that is the problem. Now, nature and God always wants to find a balance, doesn't it, right? So if you've been out of balance emotionally and physically, you're going to, unfortunately, cause problems in the system. If you come back to balance, you're going to actually heal. Put it this way. I did a long journey to Spain recently, and the oil got low. So I had a sign, oil is low. Now, I didn't start to go, do you know what? Actually, I'm just going to sit here and meditate in an elevated way, and the machine will be able to run without oil. There's natural law and order in this thing. But what I did was I put oil back in it, and it found balance. Nothing happened to the car, and it's perfect. I'm not trying to be funny here, but I'm trying to say to you this, is that you find alignment, you create a great environment for the body to heal, because you have no more resistance, no more anger, guilt, shame, and all of those. You've let go of all of that. Now joy can surface up. Now through that, you haven't got the frustrations that are holding you back anymore. That's where you're going to start to find freedom. So my point to you is yes, do your meditations, do whatever meditation you love, let the elevated emotions rise up, but do it from a place of gentle relaxation, and don't force. Because we never add power to the divine. We actually allow that power to flow through us. And put it this way, I've seen people heal things that they've had for years in front of my eyes just through observation and letting go. And actually, if you really look back at a lot of testimonials, they go, I had this moment where I just stopped. I stopped trying, I stopped forcing, and I just let my body go. And wow, all the energy rushed. That's the key moment. Yes, training yourself to be happy and focusing on the good is a powerful thing. But actually, the natural thing is when you let go of the fear that's blocking you from feeling that way, you're going to feel it anyway. That's my point. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you liked it, maybe like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. See you at the next one.